Join me tonight as we sew one of the cutest mug rug trivets that you can make. Do this in a half hour. It'll take you longer to pick out 6 different fabrics than it will to actually whip it up. Happy sewing! Here we go. Okay, you want to fold each hexagon in half, and you want it to be nice and crisp, and I do that by using my clapper. This is a made in Michigan with black walnut clapper. Gorgeous handle, keeps your hands away from the heat and sets a beautiful crisp fold. So you want that. So just go ahead and fold each one perfectly in half. If you are interested in my beautiful Made in Michigan clappers by my wonderful husband, I do have them available periodically in my Etsy shop. So I'll leave a link in the description box below, and you can take a peek and see what's available. We have different woods, different handles. Everything is made right here in Michigan. Okay, so you want to layer your piece that we just folded with right sides together with your backing and a layer of batting in there. We're going to go and sew this with a 1/2 inch seam allowance. And if you think you can get by with a 3/8, go ahead. I would definitely not do a 1/4 because you have so many layers in here. I'd do a 1/2 and then trim it down. But like I said, if you think you can get away with 3/8, that's fine. I'm going to do a 1/2 and I'm going to leave an opening for turning. Okay, so I've got this all sewn around. Now what I'm going to do is trim the seam allowance, okay, because we got a lot of bulk in here. So I'm going to cut the corners first, or the points, I should say. And then just trim that. And I'm going to use this as a mug rug. Oh, I don't want that. Actually, that was my opening. I don't really want to trim there too much. So that was a little bit of a mistake. Don't do that. Don't trim where your opening's at. That's what I get for talking and cutting. So you don't want to trim where your opening's at, so you have plenty to stitch down. So we're going to top stitch it to close that area in just a second. So you just want to go through and trim all your seams up. And I will trim away a little bit of the batting now that I already cut it there. So we'll get this out of here. Put that to the side, get it all clean. And so you're going to take your layer, that would be your backing, and it's going to just take a little finicky because you do have a lot of fabric in there to turn. So you're just going to take your time and get it turned out. Okay, so now you have a choice to make. You can either top stitch around for a nice finish, and that's going to close up your opening, or you can hand sew it shut with like a ladder stitch, and that would close up the opening if you don't want any extra top stitching. So make your choice and have a great time with this pattern. And you make this in, I just used 1/4 yard cuts, and I got a few out. I'm going to do them for gifts and have a set. Or you can use the smaller pattern, and you could use charm packs. So it's a great, you can actually get a whole set of coasters out of a charm pack. Now I'm going to do a mug rug or trivet size, and it's the perfect size for like your cup of coffee and a little snack or a hot pad. I used a cotton batting. You could also use Insole Bright instead of a cotton batting, and then it actually would be large enough as a pot holder. So lots of options, and enjoy this charming hexie. Have a good day. Happy sewing.